Welcome back to finals day of the European Touch Championships. Here it's Ireland taking on France in a men's 30 semi-final. England, undefeated, play Scotland on field 1, but it's a more narrow tie expected here on field 2. Ireland have just lost twice in the tournament. It was to France and also to that England side, of course. France's only defeat came to England. Wales also have a weird draw, popping up rather randomly against England 35s, 5-all in that one. But it's the perfect start for them here. First drive of the tie, and they take an early lead. They're the slight underdogs, but only slight. It's a really talented men's side. And some nice footwork from Stephen Troy, Ireland's top scorer. He goes to 17 for the tournament so far. What a record in game number 10. France, though, looking for the instant response. We're going to expect a really high pace for this one. It's Kevin Grassi. And then sliding over goes Erwan Legrand. And talking of top scorers, it's France and their highest marksman who grabs the equaliser. 12 in the tournament now for him. I mean, anyone shooting over a try a game is pretty special. Only Alan Doyle and Roman Cangiani can match that level of scoring across these two sides. The Legrand equalises, and if this is the game we're going to get, this is exactly what I'm hoping for. It was 6-3 the last time these two teams met here at the European Championships. France beaten 10-5, Ireland beaten 11-3 by England. Very similar record in men's 30s division. Andrew Shaw. Stephen Troy eventually forces the touch. Troy. Good intercept by France. Cut out emphatically by Gabriel Dejoux. Fresh set of 6 though for Ireland. Troy. Andrew Shaw. Troy again. Same option this time, but it's much better marking from France. Dorian Fay. Toby Venning the target. Now the link comes round the corner. Ready for some tighter action here. Troy over the top, and it is just about grappled by Toby Venning. Good hands, but Gabriel Dejoux steps up again. Ireland denied. Level here, but with more touches in the chamber. Troy. Well, that's a bit of a momentum killer for Ireland, and they'll have to have another go here. Troy backpedaling. Shaw. Stephen Troy at half. Steps onto the right boot. It's a really good line at the link again. And it's another try for Ireland. Troy grabs a try and an assist in the early stages. Brilliant hole punch by Michael Kearney. Ireland 2, France 1. And as Kearney's left the field, there's a trail of dust all the way down his left-hand side. In fact, it's Jamie Kingston who scored. Just that second one hiding on the other side of his shirt from my angle here in the comms box. Apologies to Kingston, who's over. France, can they respond straight away? Jérôme Houvelan, a rare number 0 in the French side. But they're clattering over the line. Houvelan. Try not given. Adrian Perez. Houvelan. Perez. Ireland have to creep forward. Quick pickup from Perez. Houvelan. Ireland offside. But the secondary touch is made by the other middle who just about got back. Jérôme Houvelan. Adrien Perez. Perez winds up the long ball. It's well taken. Ball back on the inside from Roman Cangiani. But the touch was made. Great movement out the link by France, but huge shutout for the Irish. It's as good as a score, because now they can come tumbling up the other end through Michael Kearney. Good snipe. Kearney, soft hands, kept a hold instead. Touch made by Bastien Chavet. France's joint second top scorer on 9. And France head towards the box. 2 shutouts then on the bounce. Good work. And now we're just into the flow of the game until another side blinks. With 2 teams going back and forwards with sets of 6 on the transition. And a great transition. What a pickup it is from that man again, Legendre. Cut out this time. Kearney got back well. Good defence from France. Touch taken out wide by Toby Venning. Changes in the offing for Ireland then. Good drive by Stefan Fletcher. Troy. Andrew Shaw. Troy again. Fletcher, good take. France get across to make the touch. Kevin Grassi wanted the extra 10 for Ireland throwing the ball away. There's some serious bite in this fixture. Just a little bit of side eye after every turnover. Keep an eye out for it. What a ball from Legendre. David Potrel. And France just marching their way up the field. Dorian Fay. Good pickup. Off goes Benistan. But a bit of a miscount from France. And Ireland have it back, and if they can get this box right, they should have a chance to strike here and maybe go further ahead. Venning. Taken on by Jack McCarthy. A weaving run. McCarthy, quick ball, off he goes. Dorian Fay has caught him at half, but he's offside, so the try's going to stand here. Good turn of pace from McCarthy. Well, Faze did not get back here when he made that touch. And McCarthy at half could pick out Venning. France just stopped and stared. You've got to play to the whistle in the game of touch. And it's 3-1. And the upset is on. It was always going to be a close game, but it was France's to win here after beating Ireland in the pool stage and going undefeated outside of their one-off game with England. Something France took great pride in. And a good touch from Ireland. Brian Laveau. Ireland hit the box again. Well, of course, in the men's 30s European Seniors Cup a year ago, as Troy comes forward. Oh, Troy's put his man down, but the touch was made by Jérôme Houvelin. Yes, the European Seniors Cup a year ago, England again went 4 from 4 before their big changes were made. France actually only picked up 1 win in that tournament. It was against the Netherlands. 2 losses and a draw for them, so that was an uncapped tournament. They've clearly sharpened up here in the year since. And they are looking like the side best placed to challenge England. And of course, a stacked side full of many legends of the game, as the men's open has gone through a bit of a revolution over the last few months. England favourites against Scotland over on the other field at the moment. But Troy's lovely offload, and then the last pass does manage to find its target, but it's a penalty. Real combination of excellence. Stefan Fletcher and Stephen Troy. Shaw out there also pushing hard. Andrew Shaw. Troy. Shaw again. Round the corner comes Fletcher. Troy goes himself. And the score is given. Well, there's some afters there. Troy was right up in the face of David Potrel because he was incensed by the idea that Potrel was claiming the touch. Referee's got a handle on things. The score is given. Nice work from Fletcher. Troy's there, looks to get over. And obviously, our angles are never perfect. The referee was well placed. Potrel claimed the touch but didn't make it. And a phantom touch is frowned upon in the touch community, as Troy has clearly enlightened us to. France looking for a response now. 4-1 down. Off goes Lagrange. Saint-Felix. Oh, what a pass that is through the legs. All the way to Gabriel Dejoux. Still going, Dejoux. Wants it on the return, but he is caught. Very elusive from Dejoux. A silly offload from Grassi. But Ireland closed them down eventually. How about that from Kevin Grassi? Found its mark as well, deserved a score after efforts like that coming off. Then at half, changes inbound for the Irish. Oh, lovely break. Extra meters stolen as they headed off the field by Ireland, and that might trigger an attack. All the way through they go. But the half was caught. Darren Broderick. But what a break from Patrick Leeson in that box set, which almost set Ireland up for a fifth. Picked off, interception. Gone into the channel well, made it look very easy. Good work from Brian Laveau. Ireland on top here. Troy. Stephen Troy has sucked the pace out of this move for now, but you'll know when he injects it again. Andrew Shaw, Troy, that's loose. It's a real missed opportunity. It's a real gift from the French, but we know that Troy are not huge fans of those historically. But Ireland have been handed it straight back again. Troy popped over the top. Another penalty. Ireland have had their blushes spared on 2 occasions. They've got to sharpen up at some point here. Andrew Shaw, the perfect setup man for Troy. He's a real box of tricks, as we know. Troy, Shaw, Troy again, Fletcher. Oh, it's a nice line. Plenty of space for Andrew Shaw. He whipped it to the right-hand side as quick as he could. It's a second penalty. Or in fact, just coming back for the touch on Shaw, never mind. Troy. Stefan Fletcher. Shaw. Fletcher, Troy to the left-hand side, looks to wind it up long, back onto the inside, shut down by David Potrel. Ireland's chances slipping away to grab that 5th score. Shaw, Stephen Troy, well marked. Good defensive shape from France and Dorian Saint-Felix. Stephen Troy. Is there a way through here for Ireland? Or France finally decided to shut them down? It's a great effort from Stefan Fletcher. contorted his body all the way out. But the touch is called. Troy, short, Fletcher, now the other link comes into play over the top for Venning, good pass. And again, Toby Venning very consistent. So this is it, one last crack of the whip. Ireland happy to slow things down, they're up by 3, why not? They're being warned here about time wasting early in the game. Here's Troy. Lovely footwork, but he's caught by Owen Legrand. Ireland won't mind this at all. They'll be disappointed not to score, of course, but eating up the clock here. Finally, they give it away. Ireland after another penalty call, but it isn't coming. It was a wasted pass, and Jamie Kingston, try scorer, couldn't keep it on. And finally, France have it back. There was a lot of protestation from both sides towards the referees. I've never seen one of them change their mind unless they've been instructed to by their ARs on either side of the field. Maybe in the men's 50s you get away with it, but Troy sent back again by the referee, and France have a fresh set of 6. France over halfway. They could do with a couple of scores before the break to level this one up. It's another penalty, a third in quick succession. And again, Ireland are going to lose a few more yards for a bit of back chat. Ian Genet. Dorian Fay. Genet. Fay. Nice link up between the two. France looking for an offside call. Dorian Fay. Cyril Benistan. Ian Genet. Benistan. Fay again. Lovely quick hands round the corner. It's a 2-on-1, but Ireland get a hand in there. Great work by Alan Doyle. How close was he to keeping a hold of it? 6 more for France. We've gone end to end. Ireland camped on the French 7, and how quickly the game can change. But Ireland hold the 3-try advantage. Dorian Fay, Janet. Powerful touch from Fletcher. Ireland come creeping forward. There's a lot of French supporters just behind that try line. Ian Genet, Dorian Fay to the open side. Benistan throws the dummy and slips through. Jamie Kingston sold down the river here in Vichy by Cyril Benistan, who scores France's 2nd and grabs his 9th of the tournament to become the joint 2nd top scorer. Oh, sorry, Cyril Benistan, just his 3rd of the competition, in fact. It's a poorly labelled stats page by the Federation of International Touch. I'll be having a word. Still great they record every try scored. No, it's important to the players. There's a potential injury here. Tom Hopkins-Flanagan has just come on for the first time. A really bright spark in the midfield, but he's not comfortable there. I think he should be able to walk it off. Regardless, the ball was dislodged, and it's a France shutout. Very good response from them. Crucial that they close things down after getting one back right before half-time. Do they have an opportunity here to close the gap even more so? 30 seconds to go. This is a nice looking move from France. They're rolling with real momentum. Dorian Felix has it shut down by Ireland. Again, more conversations that Ireland are having with the referee here. It's a penalty for France. Do they have time to use it? 10 seconds left to go. Here's Grassi. There's the buzzer. So Ireland will survive. A bit of a let-off for the Irish, who wasted a number of opportunities in the French 7 before they were pegged back by another score. Although their blushes were spared before the break, France ran out of time to use the set of 6 they had on the 7 for Ireland. But this game is far from over. Ireland, the slight underdogs, with a brilliant start. It's 4-2 at the break, looking to avenge their defeat to France in the pool stages and set up an England-Ireland final, something we could be seeing on a number of occasions throughout the various gold medal matches here in Vichy. 20 minutes to go in this men's 30 semi-final.
Understand why I changed the ruck defense? Can everyone understand seating? Visually seating your heads. Right? Like, come on. Out of there. Okay? So what do we do? We call them fucking push. We've got 4-1 lead. They get 4-2 lead. 4-2 lead. Nothing changes, stations. We just get through our sets, nothing changes. We've got to be a bit smarter in the midfield though. A couple times there it's getting a bit clunky, yeah? Got to stick to our process. Okay? Don't let the game change. Stick to your job, stick to one step. Okay? The ruckman's looking really good. The only thing I can say is there is a +1 that tracks off on the inside, so make it. If you're running that line though, is that person taking that right? Get it on the deck. This is the 7. I want it here. Not here. Yeah. Alright, bring it. Listen. Excellent. This is now final 46. It's about to be right. You cannot be go up like you're shooting. Take it. Make sense? Yeah. Hey, look, wait. 20 fucking minutes here to go. Let's go. Stay attention to detail, we don't deter. Execute on 3! 1, 2, 3! Execute! Go! Let's go! My part of Dan. Let's go, Macca. This is you. Right from the get-go, yeah?
C'est Camille. Raconter cette histoire et c'est. Mais oui, ça m'a choqué. T'es au lycée, en boîte, t'avais dit.
T-minus 1 minute.
Soon to get back underway in this men's 30 semi-final. It is France who trail by 4-2, but they will have a chance to get one back just as they did right before half-time. The buzzer beat them to it. They have beaten Ireland already in this tournament in the pool stages by 6-3. But they trail by 2 with 20 minutes left to play. And forward comes Kevin Grassi. And Lagrange, over he goes. What a start. It's yet another try. 2 in this game for Erwan Lagrange. Try number 13 for him in the tournament. And the Irish lead has been decimated. Just 1 try left here. But they do have the chance to go back to 2 ahead. From the kickoff, of course. Fletcher. Troy. That dangerous pod back out there again. Stephen Troy. Made it to the 7. Kingston already a try for him in this fixture. Troy. Andrew. Shaw. And then a little dart from Troy. Ireland kept out. It's a huge shutout for France. Perfect start to the second half for them. A try and then a strong defensive set. And it's the tide starting to turn as it was before the end of the first half. Perhaps not. Penalty France. Penalised for sloppy play in and around that box area. Not the kind of penalty you can afford to give away. Kingston. Kingston again. The touch was claimed, but France's protestations have been denied. Very impressive work from Kingston. Now here come France again on the front foot. Lagrange looking for try number 14 and his hat-trick. Touch claimed by Darren Broderick. A long conversation here for the referees. And it will be a penalty at most. France with a fresh set of 6. Dorian Saint-Felix. Can't miss him in the pink tape. Saint-Felix round the corner. And over goes Kevin Grassi for his opening try. The touch is claimed by multiple Irish men. So before this is given, let's see what the referees have to say. And France are going to be pulled back here. Michael Kearney and Broderick again. Let's have a look and see if they made it back on side. I think Kearney did get his feet behind the line before he got down to make the touch. And Grassi kept out. Grassi, Dorian Saint-Felix, Lagrange, fast feet, stepping on his way through, but Broderick keeps him out. This is huge from Ireland. It's a brilliant shutout. This is a game of fine margins, and every defensive set should be celebrated like a score. Ireland head towards the box. France floored in this area at the start of this second half, which led to Kingston's second try. Looks very comfortable for the men in green and white. Final pass from McCarthy is wayward, but I don't think Ireland will mind too much. Good transition, and France are on the wrong side of the field. Lagrange gets it away for Dorian Saint-Felix, who looks a little uncomfortable. That's a shame for Saint-Felix. I hope he gets back to moving sooner. Lagrange, lovely ball, and that's plenty of meters nicked away. Here's Potrel. Janet. Oh, it's Cyril Benestand. And then Dorian Fay. Well, down he goes. And he's yet to get back up again. McCarthy across in defence. Good shutout by Ireland, nothing more. McCarthy. An error from Ireland, and Cyril Benistan races over to get things started again. Canagiani picked out by Benistan. France back to one try. And they light up behind the goal end for France again. Well, you are going to be punished if you give the ball away in areas like that. Double figures for Romain Canagiani in the tournament now. 10 in 10 for the French winger. Standalone second top scorer now, just behind Erwin Legrange. Brilliant early drive though from Ireland's Stephen Fletcher. Fletcher, I think there was a French foot in there. Penalty Ireland. What a game this men's 30 semi-final is turning out to be. Ireland's strongest pod out there. Fletcher with the dummy round the corner. Well, the Lynx come biting in. Just a touch. Kingston on a hat-trick. Let's not forget. Huge moment in the game for Ireland. Just another injury change, unfortunately, for the French. Off goes William Fivet. So some slightly fresher legs in defence at least. I hope Fivet's okay. Kingston. Troy, miss pass. Ireland score. Well, there was a change in the French line right before this move, and they hadn't quite synced up before the ball was chucked over the top for Toby Venning. Ireland have 6, the same scoreline in which they were felled by the French way back in round 3 on day 1. It was 6-3 on that occasion. It's 6-4 now, with France fighting to get back into the tie. Legrange, what a ball! Baptiste Loguet with a great grab, but did it float forward? It did go forward from the hands of Legrange. What a take, by the way. Aerial, but offside. Forward pass is the call. Ireland have made it through. May well have been Alan Doyle who grabbed that score on the far side. Often hard to pick out the wingers. And if so, it'll make him the standalone second top scorer for Ireland with 11 this tournament. France have crossed over 100 tries scored, by the way. Now on 102 in the tournament. They've conceded just 34, now 40. It's still the highest defensive record in the tournament and the top scorers when you discount England, of course. They really are due to be on top here on the form books. But Ireland haven't lost since round 8 when they faced England. And outside that England game, they've been undefeated since round 3. 6 more touches after it was charged down by McCarthy, of course. France just plugging away. Cyril Benistan. He's had a great game so far. And Benistan. Another Irish penalty given away. Well, there's a disagreement here about who got the first or the crucial touch in and around the ruck. Referees make it clear they believe that it's French ball. Dorian Fay. Ian Janet. Grassi. Janet. Grassi again. Will he finally get his score? France are over. Ireland offside. It's a 1-point game again. Kevin Grassi, who's been conjuring up special moments all match, slides over. Patrick Leeson offside. Ireland just one try ahead with so much time left in this game. Can they stand firm? Ireland would love an instant reply. Troy, oh, it's flicked on by Andrew Shaw, but didn't get the cleanest connection on the pass. France survive, crucially. It's the easiest time to score once you've just conceded. With that fresh set of 7, and France have denied Ireland the opportunity. Now, Saint Felix back to his feet. Lagrange, great carry. Hint of an overlap. Brilliant work from Doyle. Biting in at the perfect time. Ilwan Lagrange. Caught again. France keen for a penalty, but it won't come. Instead, it's just a turnover. A slight miscount by the French. But Ireland are in coffin corner. On the far side, opposite to your box. As far from home as one can be. Nice work off the deck. Kearney with the carry. And then Brian Levo. Broderick into the hole. Oh, it's a stunning offload from Kearney. But it won't come to anything just yet. Forward pass. Bonus points for trying. France again keep out Ireland. Interception! Picked off by Brian Laveau. And the Ireland box come to life. Changes in the offing as they look to bring on the big guns. Huge opportunity for them here. On comes Hopkins Flanagan, and here's McCarthy. McCarthy stepping inside and out. What a try this would be in the semi-final. Touch made. Can Ireland re-establish the 2-point buffer? Venning comes short. McCarthy, Hopkins Flanagan. McCarthy again. Good hold from the link, but well read. Gabriel Dejoux. Been on top form for France on both sides of the ball so far today. Lagrange, good carry. This game's still alive. Right to its very end. France will push on here. Could be on for our first drop-off of the day. Dorian Fay, brilliant carry. Fay lets it fly. Recollected by Cyril Benistan, but not before Ireland can make the touch. And they come tumbling forward towards the box again. Stumbling forward on the way through. That's 4 touches as they approach the French half. So will they have the opportunity to strike? I'm not sure. Troy. Penalty. France with possession just inside the 10. Cyril Benistan. Good touch from Fletcher. Ireland working hard. Another good one from Troy. Not just flash players. Shaw as well. They could defend on either end of the field. Jérôme Houvelen. Down he goes. But it's a good pickup. A nice shape of ball across from Adrian Perez, and through they go. The hole opens up for Huvalan. Referees are still in consultation. I don't think the score's been given. Just back for a touch. How close was that to a French score? They'd already started cheering behind the try line, and it's only gotten busier ahead of our next game, which is another French fixture, the mixed open semi-final against Switzerland. So now there are bodies around each inch of that Irish goal zone. Here comes Huvalan. Good touch from Andrew Shaw. France knocking on the door here, and it's shaking off his hinges at the moment. Jérôme Huvalan. Ireland forced to creep forward. Dorian Fay back to the open side. Fay! It's a touch from Ireland. And on the coaches, you can just see the hand signals in front of us here in the box, just the bottom of your screen. Just settle down. Nervous moments here for Ireland. Nice feet, but France have had to settle for a turnover. Baptiste Loger is caught. Bastien Chavet almost over for France as they look to level things up, but with just 3.5 minutes to go here, Ireland still a single try ahead. Beaten by France way back on day one in round 3, but that was an age ago at the European Championships. Broderick scoops through. Could this be the winner? He's caught. Not enough emerald movement in and around that goal zone. France survive. Can they do more than that? Can they pressure up the other end? Nice shape on the pass from Adrian Perez, who leaves the field. David Potrel. Saint Felix. Legrand, France's danger man. Good hands. Dorian Fay throws the dummy. France have done it. We're level again in this men's 30 semi-final. Could well be the Open with the standard on show here. Lagrange held it right till the end. Big dummy to send Venning into the corner, and Dorian Fay scores for France. What a moment to score. Ireland will be given an opportunity straight away to get back into the tie. Try number 8, try number 2 in the tournament. Just his second score for Dorian Fay in all 10 fixtures, but it will be his most important contribution if France can hang on here. Troy. Ireland's 4-1 lead in the first half has been taken over, but it's come off a French hand there. William Favre back onto the field after being injured right before the Irish scored their 6th. Has handed them 6 more touches here. Troy, Fletcher, Troy again, little soft ball inside for Stefan Fletcher, and the score's given. And Ireland score from their first opportunity. 7-6. Well, Ireland have already drawn in the tournament, of course. Round 4, game after their defeat to France, they were held by England's 35 side. But they're back ahead here, 7-6. Can France go back-to-back with a minute to go? This is last chance saloon. Lagrange, if they don't score on this set, it is unlikely they'll be handed another opportunity. Lagrange. Grassi, Lagrange again! Kept out by Ireland. Is that the moment to decide the tie? 7-6. France with a good early touch. There's 30 seconds left to go here. All Ireland need to do is burn their touches and keep hold of possession. Venning off the deck. Ireland are going to do it surely now. 10 seconds to go. Troy will just waltz his way round the field. They've done it. Ireland have survived. A late fight back by France that saw them level with 2 minutes to go was cancelled out by Ireland, who went straight down the other end and scored. What a performance. And Ireland, who were taken down by France in round 3 on day 1 of the European Touch Championship, have the win that matters most. And they will face England or Scotland in the men's 30s gold medal match. They'll be back here at 1:30 on field 2 here in Vichy, taking on perhaps the old enemy, playing England, who were 14-2 the victors in the other semi-final as expected, having already beaten Scotland comfortably on a couple of occasions. But who knows? Ireland beaten 11-3 by the Red and White Army when they met first time around. Anything can happen in a gold medal match. Ireland 7, France 6. The hosts have been beaten. What a performance. What a game as well. Perhaps our best of the tournament so far in this European Touch Championships. Well, we must look ahead to our next tie. It's another semi-final, a chance for redemption for France, as they are the favourites when they take on Switzerland in our mixed open semi-final. Live here, due to tap off at 10:30, but we'll leave you with victorious scenes as Ireland, outnumbered by the supporters here, pull off a huge victory and a through to the gold medal match.